2.
That's when he goes off to train, when he's in Siberia.
Oh, okay. What's the one in Rocky 3 when he loses the Clubber Lang?
I don't know,
When
because
he's driving the car?
I've seen Rocky, I don't know how many times, but Rocky 4 I've seen like 10 times, because that's the best one.
Okay. I've seen them all. I watched all of them.
You just had
weekend.
a 200th viewing of Back to the Future.
Oh, it's got to be more than 200, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was as fantastic as normal.
And not just Back to the Future, but the entire trilogy.
I was going to watch the trilogy, but I didn't.
Oh.
Did we start? Oh, all right.
Whoa, we're 40 seconds in. All right, now I can reveal.
Okay.
Now I can reveal.
I thought I saw the red in the car. Like, oh. Oh, Justin's breaking everything over here. Oh, take it. Oh, my God.
The new Tiger King.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. I am the
Speaking of Rocky,
tiger. Speaking of,
the eye of the tiger right here.
watches Tiger King once. Anyway, I watched Tiger King.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think of it? I also did.
It was good. I don't think it needed to be 7 episodes. I think 5 would have done it justice.
Agreed.
The first 3 episodes I thought were really good. And then it kind of slowed down a bit.
Yeah, it did. Well, I mean, I think, yeah, it should have ended. It should have ended earlier. And I guess I'm like not a good person for wishing this because it's real people and it's reality. But like, I wish something happened. Like, because nothing really happens. Like, I thought it was gonna lead up to some murder or something, or like.
There was a murder for hire plot.
Yeah, but I mean, that was like. They try to make that the climax, but it wasn't even like that was like the least interesting part.
Tom wants blood.
Yeah. I didn't want blood. I mean, the characters were good.
Well, or I wanted to find out that she killed her husband.
I mean, she did.
She definitely did. Put him in that meat grinder.
I don't know if she put him in the meat grinder because she did show the meat grinder that she had, and it was small. But she definitely killed her husband, and he was fed to the tigers.
I mean, if you have tigers and it's easy to get rid of.
That's easy. If I had tigers, I'd be killing people left and right. They disappeared.
Yeah, prove it. Find the body.
Like Joe Exotic said, I think it was him. They have so much acidity in their stomach that it can just dissolve bones.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch it, Anthony?
I saw the first episode.
Oh, okay.
But I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
I know the whole story, basically.
I think people are hyping it up way too much.
They are, definitely. It's because we're all on lockdown. I haven't shaved in 3 weeks.
I don't. Nobody has anything to do.
You look fresh though.
Yeah, I mean, got to keep it fresh.
You got it.
I did. Yeah, I only shave once a week, so it's not really that big of a burden.
I'm still I've been wearing the shirt for 13 days. I didn't even know Tiger King existed. I'm like, oh, I'm in the shirt. I'll pop it on. I bought this at Walmart.
I mean, it's a great buy.
I think 8 years ago.
The first time you used it.
This isn't a new purchase by any means. This is something I've had. This is just one of my wardrobe staples.
I mean, it's a great shirt.
Yeah, it is. Because it's insane. Who would wear this? Carol?
What? Carol would wear it for sure. I couldn't stand her. I couldn't stand.
I like Joe too. Until I found out.
I was still
so
a
in
Joe
the end.
fan.
I don't know if you know, but he goes to jail mainly for the animal abuse.
Yeah.
Which it's not cool to abuse animals.
No. It's not.
And
well, the animal abuse and the murder for hire. I don't think that if they weren't together.
But that was such a weak murder for hire.
It was so weak. All of those people are just out of their they're just insane.
Yeah.
How I don't
The
know.
most sane person was the girl that got her arm bit off. She was the most normal person.
And she went back to work
After
like the
a
next
week.
day.
Yeah, dude, that was insane.
I thought she was gonna die. They show her laying on the ground, like
Which
not
is funny
moving.
too, because in the first episode, when they show her, it's only from like here. You don't, and then the next
barely-
episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did notice that.
She's got the half arm.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go back to work with tigers after I got one. Also, she
really-
she said she could have kept her arm. If
Yeah.
you were her, and that happened, but you would have to have surgery for 2 years, like
Yeah, I think they said 2 to 3 years, like of intensive.
But
rehab.
they said reconstructive surgery for
No,
2 to 3
dude, I'm chopping
years.
the arm off.
Are you really?
Yeah, just like that dude who had 2 prosthetic legs. That's kind of baller.
Untiger related.
Yeah, untiger related. But
Everybody
I
thought
think
that.
I
he
think
said.
we're in a day and age where, I'm not gonna feel. Of course, I'd like to have my arm, but if you're like, look, we got this pretty cool robotic arm that it's going to work.
I mean, she
Yeah.
does not have a robotic arm.
She does not. No. But I would.
Okay.
I would
Yeah,
take the
an arm
robotic.
replacement. Yeah, maybe I would think about that. I wouldn't just
There's no way I'm
If
going
I
to
had-
rehab for 2 years, dude. Maybe 2 weeks.
to
I'm
regrow.
not
your-
gonna commit to that
To
for 2
regrow
years,
your
though.
entire hand.
Turn off your goddamn cell phone. Who's calling you?
That was me going back to the future.
Who's calling?
One of my cousins.
One of your cousins. Tom.
Do they want to be on the pod?
Tom's actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tom's going home.
Yeah, it's hazy now.
Which
now
seems
I don't.
stupid.
Now I don't know if I'm going.
It's
home.
possibly
I
the
don't.
dumbest idea
It's
Tom's
pretty
ever had.
dumb to go to an airport right
I
now.
don't think I am going home.
No.
No.
Also, I was thinking, being quarantined, as bad as it is, it sucks. I can't even imagine staying with my family for weeks.
There would be a
Oh, I would
multiple
love it.
homicide.
That sounds like the worst thing.
Yeah.
I would love it. It'd be a blast.
You're lonely. That's what it is. Because you live by yourself.
No, not. I mean, I'm on the phone all the time.
You're lonely.
Not really.
I mean,
I don't
look,
think I'm going home though. I don't think I am.
I did test positive for
HIV.
for missing my homies. I miss you guys.
Aw.
I really
so
do.
sweet.
I'm a guy that stays home always.
Yeah.
But this is
Well,
getting
it's
to me.
it's weird.
Well, and also you're not playing basketball right now either.
Never.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a huge thing
Yeah.
for you too.
It is very weird out there right now.
It is, and the weather is beautiful. The air
Okay.
is so clear.
Oh my
That,
God.
I was gonna say that like California, like we have clouds.
yeah,
There's
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like because it's still kind of winter-ish, but
No.
there are fluffy
the
clouds
most
in the sky.
beautiful fucking clouds I've ever
It's
seen.
Yeah.
it's crazy. Traffic is unbelievable.
I know. Tom texted me. He's like, "Hey, let's meet up at 3:15," and it was I think 2:45 at that
Yeah.
point. And I said I'd have to leave now to get there at 3:15. I left at 3:00 and I got here at 3:14.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's amazing.
yeah,
I think we just stay quarantined.
I'm into it.
I'm into it too.
I kind of like it.
really love it.
But like I would like
Call me TurboTax because I'm into it.
I thought you were gonna say
You guys
free.
get that joke?
Yes, that's the name of the company
Yeah.
that owns TurboTax.
Hell yeah.
And lobbies to have fucking tax returns be more complicated than they need to
Oh
be.
yeah, and they're bombarding with commercials right now.
Yeah, mint.
It's
into
so
it.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yesterday, so I ran out of toilet paper, and there's no toilet paper anywhere. Yeah. So somebody told me that if you order from this Mexican restaurant in North Hollywood, any order over $20, they give you a roll of toilet paper with it, and I did not believe her. I was like, no, I'm gonna order and look like an idiot, like waiting for hey, how about that roll? So I called and I asked, and she was like, oh yeah, absolutely. So I ordered, went there, got two. She gave me 2 free rolls of toilet paper.
Very nice.
With the order, so I'm covered.
But what's the quality of the TP?
2-ply.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
That's solid.
Yeah.
We're down to a couple of rolls. I went out yesterday because I had to get
It's nowhere.
cat litter and some dishwasher detergent.
Yeah.
No TP.
It's
there.
It's nowhere. They're at like
I think
7-Eleven,
I'm gonna
gas
go to, like,
stations,
Target
all
though, or
gone.
something. That's got to
Target gone.
I don't think so.
No, there was a comedian who was posting stories. He's on one of the other shows that we do here. He went to 14 different stores, and all of them were out of
All around here.
all around.
Yeah.
Well,
It is nowhere.
I'm not going
Well,
around
you could
here.
go deeper east, yeah.
I'm going Alhambra.
Yeah.
That's where I do my shopping anyway. They're probably going to be okay. I go to Aldi. They're usually okay.
Yeah, but there's never been a virus like this. We'll see. No, Aldi.
Tom
See, I
Hanks
think
disease.
wait, Aldi.
That's what that's what Norm Macdonald calls it. Tom Hanks disease, and it's so funny.
That is
that
pretty
should be
funny.
the official name of it.
That is really funny.
But other people are getting. Other celebrities are going to keep getting it because since they travel so much.
Fucking the prime
Yeah, I
minister
mean-
just got it.
Yeah,
Really?
Boris Johnson.
Wow. I mean, this is crazy.
It'd be cool if he died.
The ultimate Brexit.
You should, I mean,
That would be cool though. It would be cool if somebody.
Did you hear what he just said?
No,
The ultimate Brexit.
that's good. It would be cool if somebody of that magnitude got it and died. If Barack Obama got it and died, that would be funny ish. That would be funny.
It would be
right?
insane. 2020 would be remembered just as the worst year.
Yeah.
If that, like, I mean, it already is shaping up to be that over nothing that we can really control. It's
Well,
crazy.
there were a few things we could have controlled, but
Yeah.
Yeah. The Chinese virus. Donald Trump got in trouble for calling it the Chinese virus. You see that?
I read like articles.
Is that racist?
People were upset about it. I do not think it is.
I mean, on a very technical level, it originated in China, correct?
Yeah.
It came here. But when you call it the Chinese virus, then people are going to associate that with Chinese people.
Yeah.
And then say all Chinese people
Okay.
I need to stay away from.
it's not racist. It's just
Yeah.
ignorant. And,
It is, yeah.
yeah.
It's in poor taste.
When you think about it that way, yeah.
Just call it Wuhan disease.
Yeah, I mean that's
How
where
many
that's
people
where it
know someone
originated.
from Wuhan? I don't.
I
I don't know
I don't
anyone
know.
from China.
The fact that it started in Wuhan and is this like I never heard of Wuhan until
Yeah, it's
this.
a poor, shitty province.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Like
It's where they send the poor.
somebody in Wuhan is talking to other people clearly because this is like a 6 degrees of separation too. The first person that got it,
I don't know anyone personally that's gotten it.
either do I.
Hoax.
Hopefully it keeps going. Yeah, what are they covering up?
Yeah, exactly.
ESPN has been just the most annoying. I think they're doing.
Oh, why am I getting so many
I
notifications?
think they're
There's no sports
because they're doing bad. They have to be doing like bad or something right now.
Because nobody wants
Because
to watch, so
there's-
they're trying to get people to watch.
There's no sports. I either get I get like 30 notifications from them a day,
Yeah,
and it's
me too.
either about Tom Brady going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Yeah.
or watch old games.
Yep.
Like watch.
Here's
World
one
Series.
from earlier today. What the NBA can learn from China. What? don't send me that notification.
I don't want to hear from you, ESPN. Like there's nothing to talk to you about.
I know.
Yes, my favorite country, the NBA.
Yeah. What they can learn. MLB opening day was supposed to be yesterday.
I know that's so sad.
I am sad about that because I do love
it's
baseball,
so brutal.
and I'm ready to see my beloved Cubbies on the big screen.
I know. I
Here he
can't
is.
wait.
Come on in.
I
He's covered, mask and all.
I'm pretty upset.
You know that mask doesn't like. The mask doesn't protect you from anything.
Yeah, but it gives you.
I'm not trying to protect. I'm trying to protect all the old people. that
Do
I'm
you-
encountering.
Do you have the disease?
Maybe.
Then thank you for wearing it.
Thank you for your service.
It's also peace of mind too to have a mask on. Like even if it might not help, like it helps you mentally.
I didn't want to get COVID-19 on almost $3,000 that I just took out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not. I also. How about like? Have you noticed that the street lights are like still programmed for normal traffic?
No, because I'm not leaving my house.
It's what I mean. I've only left like 2 times. Well,
Tom's
like,
just joyriding.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah.
Tom's still
Cruising
going out to
around.
bars, being like, "Oh, who wants to hang,
And it has not worked yet,
buddy? Let's party."
buddy. No, yeah. Oh, yesterday, and I was waiting at this light. I was like, "Oh my god, this is forever." But then I realized it was 6 o'clock on a Thursday. So that
Yeah.
like, traffic would have been just horrendous then. And then I wasn't complaining anymore because I was like, I'll just wait forever for this light. And I'm
My third job is driving for DoorDash, so I have been doing that, and I'm just blowing red lights. I'm not even kidding.
I've turned
So,
left on red multiple times.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's nobody
there.
around. I'm just gonna go.
yeah, and there's no cameras out here like there in Chicago.
And
either.
my
Which is
rule
nice.
is no cop, no stop.
No cop, no stop, baby.
That's
that's true. I mean,
essential to who I am.
but then what happened when you turn right on the "Don't Turn Right" sign a couple weeks back?
That was a couple months back now.
That was a cop stop.
I know.
Yes, cop.
Yes,
you
cop.
you did get stopped.
Yes, cop got stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that because I had the ticket like up on my fridge, and I'm supposed to go to court. You know, if I want to appeal by
yeah.
like April something. But I mean, obviously that's not going to happen. Do I have to
Yeah.
call them and reach out and say, "Hey, I'm not going to pay this ticket"? You know, can we do
Yeah.
a Skype sesh? Can I plead not guilty? Reason of insanity? over Skype? Can I wear
Yeah.
this shirt? Will that help my case?
Yeah, I think
That would help your case for sure.
I think our judicial system is very technologically savvy, and they will totally be down for a Skype session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll DM him on Twitter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it'll
what's up?
work.
What's up, court?
California.
I guess my only
court.
hope is the cop that gave me the ticket has perished due to Tom Hanks' disease. That's the way I get out of everything now in my life. The
Blame it on
people-
Tom Hanks.
No, just hoping that they got the disease and died from it.
This is. I mean, what are we at now? How many deaths have there been?
At least 12.
Minimum 12.
I would say at least 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's,
don't
I think it's like 1,000. Isn't 1,000?
I have no idea. I just know that United States just passed Italy and China for most cases.
Yeah, and we're not even, and we're not. We're s-
And
we're
China's
not, like,
3
close.
times bigger, people-wise, than we
Yeah,
are.
and it started there. Hey,
Yeah.
keep it.
No, it just shows how stupid Americans are.
Oh my God, the spring break kids.
Yeah.
Those idiots.
Absolute morons.
We see it, like those videos they're
1,500,
showing.
1,500 deaths.
That's crazy.
deaths.
That's crazy.
We're not 6 feet apart right now, though.
I'm just trusting you don't have COVID.
See,
COVID.
I inherently think that you do have a lot of diseases,
Especially Tom Hanks disease.
especially THD.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did we ever finish talking about this Tiger King thing? I feel like an absolute fool in this.
Oh yeah, I mean, well,
You look great.
that Carol lady was the worst. And she's also doing the same thing as Joe, but like
Yeah.
saying she wasn't.
Carol Baskins.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
no,
she's horrible.
They're all just as guilty as each other. You know, what's up with Bhagavan?
Bhagavan.
Doc Antle. He's a
Oh,
weirdo
yeah.
with his harem of women. You know,
He's a
he's
cult
like-
leader.
he is. He totally is.
for sure.
He finds these young, impressionable women, and then
He makes them change their names.
yeah, to weird
To,
names.
yeah. Yeah, that guy.
And then the rumor that he was killing cubs right
Oh, yeah,
after
right
they
after
weren't
they-
able to
yeah.
be like shown off in public.
I don't know why you do that though. Why wouldn't you just like sell them to somebody
Right. I don't know.
and make money instead of just kill them?
Probably harder to find a buyer than it is to just kill a small defenseless animal.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it'd be.
But also, I was surprised at how cheap they were. He was like,
yeah,
oh,
tiger's
yeah,
only like $3,000.
$4,000 for a full-grown tiger.
Yes,
But I guess if they cost like $30,000 a year to, or however much they said it was a
See,
year
he
to
said it.
feed
He
one
said
tiger.
that, but I feel like it should cost more than that.
And he's giving them expired Walmart meats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's working smart, not working hard.
he just carries guns around always. His two. Like, did you notice that?
Yeah.
his,
That's
his
cool.
two holsters on.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I liked Joe Exotic.
I liked him until the end. He also, drugged up 2 straight men, and then
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that whole
he's not a good guy.
that whole part was.
He's
weird.
a good character.
That whole like scenario was weird. The
The guy who shot himself in the head.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right in front of that guy.
Yeah. Right in front of his campaign manager because he ran for governor.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's so much that happened. Like it's crazier to talk about than it was to watch. I mean, he's like walking in parades.
Yeah.
And people were really talking about. They're like, he's not afraid to speak his mind. He knows what he wants.
Right.
And
It's-
that's
it's
why I'm backing
basically,
him. Like,
a very, very, very different version of Trump. But,
Yeah. Same
people like
premise.
people that don't seem like politicians because politicians are
and
scumbags.
he definitely doesn't seem like a politician.
No, and he won't ever be one.
I mean, I didn't think he would get elected, but he got way more support. But I mean, clearly they found people.
It's
that would
also
support him,
Oklahoma.
but- yeah. Yeah, I mean, but still, that guy. I don't know who he was running against. I'm not saying I wouldn't
Yeah.
vote for
What
him.
was the opposition?
I'm not saying I wouldn't vote
Well,
for
he
him.
met up with
Yeah.
that one guy right at the end, right after he did not get elected. There was that like fat dude who's like, you ran a good race. He's like, oh yeah, you too. I don't know if that guy won or anything, but that was one of his
Oh, that was one of the guys against
one
him.
of his opponents. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I also was in the middle of watching The Staircase,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
Staircase is
that's
good.
nuts.
which is much better than Tiger King.
I
way
really like
better.
Staircase.
I agree. Tiger King just got real hyped for
You watched The Staircase?
Yeah.
And you did too?
Yeah.
All right. Is he guilty or is he not guilty?
I think he's not.
I think he's not guilty.
I think he's not guilty too.
Yeah.
I think he's not, but he's just so weird.
He's a weird guy for sure.
He is
He's a
so
fucking weirdo.
weird that it just seems like he would have done something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
But it just doesn't, like, the scene doesn't add up.
when I
doesn't.
read about it online and people are like, "Oh, that 911 call was so rehearsed," blah blah blah. It's like, what do you want him to do? If he called up and had zero emotion, they would have said, "Oh my God, he's emotionless. He doesn't care that she died."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, my wife's dead. Can you come pick her up or something?
Right. So why criticize him for that? My favorite part of that entire series was the gay escort. That guy was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
And he only helped Michael Peterson, I feel like, because the questions were, who were your clientele? And he said, I think the majority of them were straight men with some homosexual tendencies.
Yeah.
And in their email exchange, the prosecution asked, did he ever mention his wife? He said, yes. Yeah. And we have a dynamite relationship and nothing's going to stop that. And
Yeah.
just the fact that the kids, too, were like, besides the oldest daughter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the kids were all on his side.
Yeah.
I think she liked to drink. She was on Valium all the time.
Yeah.
She probably just fell down the stairs.
I'm also,
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm a pretty big subscriber of the bird theory.
The owl theory.
The owl
that
theory.
an owl attacked her outside. That's why she has
That's
these
right. I
lacerations
forgot
on
about
her
that.
head.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which is kind of insane because they only found some microscopic bird feathers in her hand.
Yeah.
But
But I mean,
I
crazier things have happened.
Sure. And also, because people try to, the whole thing is they're linking it to the family friend that died too.
Yeah.
Why would he be the guy?
Okay,
the guy's
that's
not
right.
stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
He's
okay.
a smart guy. Why would he kill a second person in the same manner?
But it's so weird that it happened to him twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But
Like,
also,
yeah.
people have been struck by lightning twice.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
have been.
Former
True.
Cubs pitcher Jeremy Gonzalez was struck and killed by lightning. I don't know if you remember. He
R.I.P.
was on the
Jeremy
team
Gonzalez. No.
in the late 90s. But yeah, I don't think he did it. Do I think his family's weird? Yes. Do I think?
Oh, and he's
do I
so
think
weird
his
with his
adoptive
daughters, too.
look just like him? Yes, which is also weird. those girls look just like him, and they are not his kids.
Didn't he do something weird? Like he kisses them like weirdly
Well,
or something?
so the woman that died in Germany in like '85, that
Yeah.
was a very close family friend,
yeah.
and then he and his soon to be murdered wife adopted them. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think he had two biological kids, both the boys.
Yes.
And they were kind of weird too.
I mean, the family's weird, and that he's just such a freak. But I don't think he did it.
Why is he a freak?
He's a weird guy.
Yeah,
Everything about him
he's
is
weird for sure.
I think he's just quirky.
Yeah.
More than
Yeah.
a freak. Yeah. He's just
But I
like,
don't think that he did it. No.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Do you think? Did you listen to Serial podcast?
No.
I listened to Serial.
Do you think that he did it?
Adnan?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched. I feel like I watched something about that.
I mean, they
There's
released
a
a shitload.
there's
of
a few
stuff.
shows. Yeah.
And then there was like an after Serial.
Because
thing.
he was supposed to like get a retrial, but I don't think that's happening.
I think that one's tough just because it's so long ago and people's stories are all
Yeah.
twisted, and I think it will never be solved at this point. But I don't think they have enough for him to be behind bars.
Yeah, I don't think he did it at all. I don't think he
I
had
don't think he did
any
it.
involvement at all. I
But-
think it's that Jay guy.
Well,
He was so sketchy.
Jay's just a fucking weirdo that thinks he's bigger than he actually is.
Does
Well,
he think
yeah.
he's bigger than his body?
Yes, he thinks he's
Well,
a
he
giant man.
See, I think that he was
John
involved
Mayer.
because he wouldn't. Otherwise, he wouldn't say that he was like burying the body with Adnan. But it's weird.
Guys,
It's a
I didn't see
weird-
this.
What?
I didn't hear this, so don't fucking talk about it.
You better listen. This is your homework.
You've had about 4 years.
I think I
longer than
listened
that.
to. I don't know. I feel like there might have been. Do you have to pay for
No, it's
these
free.
podcasts?
No.
I feel like I listened to the first episode of it because everyone did, and then maybe later on they released more, and I was just
Yeah, it was like a weekly episodic thing.
I just didn't listen to it anymore. I watched the night of.
Night Up is great.
Night Up is a great show.
That was really good.
Yeah, and it's basically the plot of Serial.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
mean,
thought that
kind
there
of
were-
actually. Yeah.
Some similarities,
But so the funny thing about that is the Night Of was written before Serial was even released, and
Right.
didn't do any of that.
Yeah,
And then- but then it
James
got,
Gandolfini was attached to it. He was
Yeah.
going to play John Turturro's part,
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
do remember that.
and then he died.
and it was in
Doing
production
cocaine.
limbo forever, and then it was already made and edited, and it was just kind of sitting around, and then Serial blew up, and then they released The Night Of.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
John Turturro plays John Stone, and that's one of my uncles,
John Stone.
Yeah.
Based off of your uncle.
probably.
That was great. I loved the night.
That show
of.
is so good.
Yeah, yeah. Since we have so much time now, Are you watching Succession?
I watched the first episode.
Funnier than you probably expected. It was
It
pretty
is
funny.
funnier. Kieran Culkin's pretty good.
He's
He's great.
great.
And like it only gets better.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, it's one of those shows where it's just this beautiful fucking crescendo.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't let up.
Yeah. So I mean, the first episode was great.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, it gets
I've been
better.
watching a lot of Curb.
Okay,
also.
fantastic. I just finished the season, so.
The last episode I watched was the Michael J. Fox episode.
Oh yeah.
That's what actually made me watch Back to
Parkinson's.
the Future.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
It's so funny. He's just a dick to Larry. But
Yeah.
everything
He just blames on his
everything. He just blames on he gives him a shaken up Coke.
yeah, that's so good.
Did you shake up my pop? No, the Parkinson's. Sorry. Like,
Parkinson's, and we get a nice cameo from Michael Bloomberg.
oh yeah.
Presidential
He yells at-
failure?
He
Yeah.
like kicks him out of New York or
Yeah.
whatever.
The season that was just on,
Was it 10?
yeah, is one of the best in years.
Really?
Yeah, there are 2 episodes that season that instantly jump into like my top 5.
Wow. All right.
They're that good.
I'm getting there.
Yeah,
It's such a funny show. Larry David's hilarious.
I'm going to watch The Wire now that this is.
You haven't watched it?
I started watching it right when I moved out here, and I watched I think the first 6-7 episodes, and it was just so slow.
Yeah, it's a slow.
All right, I'll watch after Succession. I'll watch The Wire.
And
I haven't watched it.
It's also different now because everything is it's a period piece now.
Yeah.
because it's all
Oh, yeah.
beepers and
Yeah.
payphones and like it's
For sure.
because we live in such a fucking different world.
That's
but,
the one in Baltimore, right?
yeah.
Okay. I've
Idris
so
Elba's
many
in
people
it.
have told me to watch it. So
Idris
yeah.
Elba's in it. He got Tom Hanks' disease too.
Oh, that's right. I did see that.
Yeah. I
One
don't
week-
know who else is in it. I don't think anyone else famous. Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, yeah.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, when he was a little
B.
kid.
Jordan.
What about Juicy Smollett?
No. I never even heard of that guy until
Until
the incident.
hey, so I mean, his goal was accomplished.
Is it though? Is he?
Well, I guess his goal was to get paid more money.
Well, no, his
Empire.
goal was not accomplished. He's
But he's known. I mean, people know him. But he's also
He's
never
never
gonna
gonna
get,
work again.
never gonna work
No.
again.
Now there's a woman with that last name too. Are they related?
No, what last name Smollett?
Yeah.
Who?
I was watching Hot Ones, that YouTube show.
It's not as horrible as you think.
It's
That
not
one
bad at
is
all.
amazing.
Who
Okay,
thought
the-
it was going to be horrible?
I did when I saw the ads. It
But
did not
I
look-
watched the one with Margot Robbie, and at the end, she's in some movie, some Joker movie. I don't know what it was called, but at the end, it's her and like 3 other women, and one of the women had that last name.
Journey Smollett. I'm looking
Yes,
it up right now.
and
Oh,
and her name
I
is
doubt it.
Journey. So I'm like, okay,
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know.
brother and sister.
Really? Wow.
well, she's going to continue to work.
Good for her.
Well,
She can be the breadwinner.
He was in. Yeah, him and his brother were in Mighty Ducks.
Who?
Jussie Smollett.
He's got a brother, too?
Smollett. Yeah, they're twins. They were. I think they're twins.
Jake Smollett.
Yeah, they were the Jesse and Terry. I think their names were in.
The only person I know from Mighty Ducks, besides Emilio, is Goldberg. And now he's like a really hard to look at meth guy.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, his picture.
Especially you see his picture. He looks like he's 69 and he's like 40.
Yeah, he's like 39. It doesn't even look real. It doesn't
know,
look like
dude.
the
That's
same
sad.
human being.
It's sad, you know. Just do what I say. Try meth once. Don't do it again. Would you
Wait, what
ever
about-
try meth?
No.
Be honest with me. Don't act
No.
act like your parents aren't listening to this.
No, why? No, why? Have you? I mean, actually, I was just watching. Before I got here, I was watching Live PD. Great show, but like you just see all these meth heads. Like,
Yeah.
like no. Ugh.
I feel like if you were under the influence of other drugs, you would try meth.
I wouldn't. It's not. It doesn't even sound appealing. It's just too. It's like, why?
I think you would do it.
Well, think what you want, Tiger boy.
If I offered you $100,000 worth of methamphetamine, you wouldn't take it from me.
$100,000 worth of meth?
Yeah.
No. What am I gonna do with that?
Coward. Sell it? I don't know.
Turn a profit.
Yeah.
Have some fucking aspirations.
Yeah,
Tom.
dude. I'm
Jesus.
just giving it to you. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just giving it to you. You have the product.
Yeah, I know. Why? What am I gonna do with it? I don't-
Sell it.
Then I have to get into drug dealing. I don't want to deal with that. I like risk.
I have to get into drug. Dude, I'm giving you $100,000 worth of meth. You can
Okay,
sell
also
it.
you
You're
gotta
going to make a lot of profit on
Well,
that.
then so could you.
I'm already making money off it.
Well, I'm not paying you money for the meth.
No, I'm giving you. I'm bringing you
He's bringing
into
extra.
I'm bringing you into the drug game. I'm trying to get you into my drug kingpin.
Oh no, I've seen enough shows where once you're in, you're gonna die. You're gonna get shot.
Blood in, blood out, motherfucker.
You're gonna get shot, murdered.
You wouldn't. You're a pretty unassuming guy. If I saw you walking down the street and I didn't know you, I wouldn't think meth drug lord.
What if I had it written on my shirt?
I would think douchebag.
I saw somebody with the chive shirt, like keep,
Oh boy.
but it said keep calm, cook meth, and I was like, just that's
Oh, it's like Walter White.
yeah, like that's not funny.
No, it's not.
The show was great.
That was never funny. Those type of
Yeah.
shirts, and people were really into it. I can proudly say I've never once.
I don't even really
was
know
into that.
I don't even really know what the chive is.
I think it was like it was a website, right?
It was an aggregate website where they would just take pictures of hot women in bikinis.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Videos of dudes chugging beers.
Okay, sounds pretty cool.
I'm about to
Photographs, still images of Bill Murray's face close. up.
Okay, so
All right,
it's
so
like
I'm-
it's
whole
like
website.
Spike TV.
So you're
Yeah.
saying I'm about to get a
But on a
chive shirt.
website.
I'm definitely about to get a shirt now that I heard how cool
Spike
it
TV
is.
was cool.
It was cool. Remember that show, Pros versus Joes?
Oh, hell yes, dude.
It was
Yes.
so good.
Hosted by Petros Papadakis, my favorite radio host in all of LA. He's on ESPN 710. Wait, no, he's not. He's on AM 570. The Petros and Money Show. Him and Matt Money Smith. The guy is legitimately hilarious. And if I ever sell anything, he's going to be in it in a very tiny part, just so I
Cameo?
give him my appreciation. Yes. He's so funny.
That was a great
He
show.
was the host.
That was
Yeah.
a great show.
Yeah, it was a great show. I wish
I remember
they should bring that
the-
back.
The one they should. It was such a good. I mean, right now nobody's
Well,
playing sports.
Spike TV's dead, guys. I don't want to.
Spike TV is
Well, they
dead.
should bring the show back.
Yeah.
Put it on
Paramount
ESPN. ESPN has nothing else to do right now, other than text me about Tom Brady. But the one I remember from that show the most is Ricky Williams. They had him. Like these guys had to tackle Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
and they just could not tackle.
No.
He would just keep trucking them.
A couple of times Joe's won.
Yeah, I mean, they one guy did tackle him, like he barely ankle tackled him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Who else did they bring in? They brought in pretty
Shaq.
good people. Yeah, Shaq does everything.
Yeah.
Shaq
Shaq
went to
buys tigers.
Shaq
Yeah.
went to Joe Exotic's
He
place.
bought
Yeah.
tigers from Joe Exotic. Shaq literally does everything.
I mean, wouldn't you if you had a ton of money?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If I had fuck you money, I'd be doing so much weird shit.
Yeah. I would probably have at least 2 cars.
Yeah, hey, go nuts.
And I would definitely live in a 2-bedroom apartment, not a 1-bedroom.
Oh.
Got to have a guest room.
Yeah,
Justin, you're sounding insane right now.
yeah, you're going
Whatever, it's my money fantasy. If I want to have a 2-bedroom apartment, let me dream.
I like it.
Let me dream with this $1,200 stimulus check we're going to get from the government. That's not going to cover anything.
Well, I mean, it'll double
yeah.
your salary, so yearly salary.
Guys, Justin's crying right now.
On the inside.
No, I'm not. I'm rich.
Yeah, the government's freaking out, and we're just quarantined.
We are living in historic times.
I mean, people are gonna remember this forever. Like this has never really happened.
Grandpa, what did you do during the quarantine?
2K.
Yeah,
Call
I
of
sat on
Duty.
my couch. I played
Watched-
a lot of video games.
I've watched like everything on Netflix. I feel like
No.
Netflix is the worst of the
I-
streaming platforms.
I-
well,
I
besides
just-
Amazon Prime Video, that one sucks.
I just got Hulu.
but Hulu's good.
I think Hulu's way better than Netflix.
it is way better.
And I also on Netflix. Why can't you stop them from like when you just highlight a show?
The autoplay bullshit.
Oh,
it's
my
so
God.
obnoxious.
I know, but I actually laughed at one yesterday. I scrolled over Gilmore Girls, and I'd never seen an episode.
It's hilarious.
But this thing came up. This dude is like hitting on the girl, and she's the daughter. It's a mother-daughter show. I think
Yeah.
everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this girl's like this dude's hitting on her, and then the mom walks up, and he's like, "Oh wait, you're a mother-daughter?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You look so young." Anyway, I don't remember what it was, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I just explained it horribly.
Yeah,
but
that
it
was
was
rough.
but it was funny, and I left, and I thought, I'm not gonna watch it, but that part made me laugh.
I've watched all of Gilmore Girls, and I can tell you that it's worth a watch.
Really?
I've seen a couple episodes. It's
There's sharp
I remember-
writing.
I remember it being
It's
funny.
good for the writer of it. I forget her name. She also does Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, totally him. But he you made me say it so I can say it. God damn it. The writer, she is very good at dialogue between characters, and she has a specific style that is very unique to her way of writing. And
Okay.
it's a good thing to watch as somebody who writes.
Did she also create the show?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna watch it still. I have no
Try
interest.
try Miss Maisel. It's about a girl doing stand up.
I feel like I got a bunch of other shows that I need to watch first, like The Wire,
There's so many shows. Anthony, I'm gonna message you a video.
like Ozark. People like
Right.
Ozark. I feel like I
Right
should
now.
watch that.
Ozark was good. I liked it.
It's fine.
I like Jason Bateman though.
Jason Bateman's good in it, and the blonde girl, the young blonde girl,
Yeah,
is
she's
fucking
great.
phenomenal.
She's great.
She's such a good actress.
Bloodline is great.
Laura Prepon.
No, not her.
Is
I said
that-
young
Is
blonde
that Donna? Right.
Yes.
Did you watch the OA ever?
No, but they filmed on
Oh.
my street once,
It's-
and I found that to
It
be
is-
Dog
highly
shit.
annoying.
It is. It's worse than that.
It's possibly the worst
It
thing
might
I've
be
ever
the
seen.
What's it
biggest-
about?
It's about
Sum it up in 3 words.
bad dance moves.
Yeah, bad dance. Bad dance angels.
Wait, there's dancing in the show?
Hold on. Yeah, actually, I'll
Oh, that's
the
funny,
OA.
dude. I might want to watch it. now.
4 words: bad dance cosmic angels.
Wow.
It's so bad.
Did you just watch one episode and you're like, all right?
No,
this
I
is
watched the
worst.
entire season because it
Why?
seems like it's leading up to something, and then
I watched 3 episodes, and then I was like, I know this is leading nowhere.
So I'm gonna have Anthony
Is
play.
it still on or was it canceled?
Oh, it got so canceled.
It was canceled.
Okay.
That was one of the things.
But it had 2 seasons.
Dude, all right. So you know the Netflix offices right here on Sunset.
Yeah.
That's one of the videos I'm about to send you.
The person
Yeah.
picketing outside. They were there for weeks. I would drive by them.
Saying
every
like
fucking-
bring back the OA.
bring back the OA. They
what
were
does,
on
what
a
does
hunger
OA
strike.
stand for? Overachievers?
Original Angel.
Oh, God, it's so bad.
What was that show that Jessica Alba was on forever? Was that called Angel? I
Angel, yeah.
have no idea what that's about. I would get that confused with Alias.
Yeah, I think they were both espionage.
Yeah. Anthony, I just texted you. This video is going to be this 2 minute. It's 1:52. The entire season is this 1 minute and 52 seconds.
All right.
All right, keep talking. I'll
It's
pull it.
so. Oh my god, it's brutal. And I'm gonna send him another video. People went nuts, like embarrassingly nuts.
Why'd you watch the entire thing?
Well, because it seems like it's leading up to something.
Yeah.
These kids are basically trapped in this guy's basement.
Oh, it stars children.
I mean, like high school, like older kids. And then
I'm over Stranger Things because I'm over these kids.
Oh, it's not young. It's not young kids. These are all
yeah, they're all
adults who can act.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't like how they've like come to the forefront of like
Stranger
Of
Things
pop
season
culture.
1, I thought, okay, I like these kids.
It's
They're
good.
cute. They're
Yeah.
charming.
But then they
Stranger Things.
keep
What
putting them
season did
up,
they just
like-
have? 3? I'm like,
it was 3. Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
like
okay,
3.
I'm sick of.
I like 3 more
First
than
of all,
2.
all these kids grew up to be so ugly.
How come that kid still doesn't have teeth?
Because he has I don't know.
He has an actual like.
Oh,
condition.
really?
Yeah.
I thought he just lost.
periodontal disease.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he just lost his front 2 teeth when he was young
No,
and was waiting for them to grow in.
no.
Interesting.
You can't tell that there's something wrong with his face.
No. He's just.
But you can if you
he just
look at
looks
his eyes and his forehead, you can tell there's something off.
Tom
Oh, I
doesn't
guess.
see faces.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
he.
That's,
so
that's when Tom sees kids, he's not looking at their faces.
So this right here is the.
This is the theme song.
No, this is the entire.
It says the OA theme song.
I mean, well, the theme song plays during this scene. This is the entire season right here. So
Oh wait, hold on.
Save your,
Give me another minute.
okay. You know what song I've been listening to nonstop?
what?
Great song, potential breakup song, Allie and AJ.
This is a potential
Yes.
breakup song.
So good.
I mean, it is a jam. Those old Disney songs were kind of jams.
Living with me.
Yeah. Wait. You're not. Oh yeah, that is
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's right.
This is the
That's right.
potential
Yeah, those
breakup song.
those jams. What did Hillary Duff have? What theme song was hers? Laguna Hills, or Laguna Beach?
I never watched
or
that.
The Hills.
But it's Come Clean.
Yes.
Let
Let the rain.
Good
fall.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah,
Hillary
she-
Duff had some jams.
She did.
Miley had some jams, but I mean,
I
not
never listened to Miley Cyrus except for
Party in the USA. Come on.
I don't like that song, but I did like the one. My best friend Leslie said she's just being Miley. She's being like a weirdo
yeah.
in this song, and I'm like, okay, I do enjoy that song from time to time.
To be fair, yeah, that song is a jam. Yeah, who else? It's
Lindsay
crazy that people.
Lohan.
Oh, she's nuts.
She had bad music too.
She is crazy. Wait, did we already talk about Amanda Bynes on this?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, she's nuts too.
she didn't make music, I don't think.
Wait, didn't Lindsay Lohan just try to be like
Oh, you know who's awesome?
Ursula or something?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears rocks. I remember
She
the
rules, dude.
I remember the first time I ever saw a pic. I was I don't know, like 4th grade or something
Horny.
like that. Yeah, I saw like her first album came out. And they were just showing the video, and
Yeah.
I remember thinking this is the most smoking hot girl I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
And then she shaved her head, and I didn't think that anymore.
and she shaved her head, and she was like 23.
She went nuts. I know. I feel like she's so old
That's
that
crazy.
she's not as like.
Yeah.
She's not even as close to as old as that.
She-
She's like 37 or something.
Did we look up how old she is before? I feel like
we might
She's
have.
probably born in the mid-ish 80s, like 82, 83 or something.
Yeah, she's not
Yeah.
even close to being as old as I thought she was.
Does she have a man in her life? I would love it if you tried to date
Kevin
her.
Federline,
No, he died. Coronavirus.
Tom Hanks virus.
Yeah, THD.
All right, we are ready.
Okay.
Okay, this is right here. The
Oh,
entire.
I hate this guy already. He has
Oh
glasses.
my god, it's so bad. This is Vol.
Yeah, is there volume?
There we go. So they go to
Terrible
they,
hair.
They go to their.
Is this a school shooting that's happening?
Yes. So they go. They're in the cafeteria. School shoot. They escape from the guy's basement.
What guy's basement?
They were trapped in a basement the whole season.
And then they go and they immediately get shot up?
No, watch. Oh god, it's.
Is that Phyllis from The Office?
That is.
Oh my god. No. Wait, she's doing the dance too?
Yeah. I don't remember how she plays it, but
If I was the school shooter, I would just turn the gun on myself. I'm not watching this.
it's unbelievable. So they're like doing this. They're like trapped in like glass cages. And this
Who's
guy's-
trapped in glass cage?
All these people dancing.
Are they
So
human
they're-
beings?
Yes. So
Or are
they're
they
doing.
celestial?
So they're doing things. They're like doing these moves in the basement, but you think that. Yeah. And then like the show should have been about the cafeteria guy.
Yeah, that guy's a real hero.
Yeah.
These guys are just doing some gay little dance. He should have shot them all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is one of the worst things.
If that
I've
school
ever-
shooter shot all of those people dancing, the kids would have got up and applauded.
They would have. The show would have been better.
We did it.
And she comes out of nowhere just to get shot in the stomach.
Who's she?
She was like the leader of the basement trap kids.
She's gonna look down.
Yeah, she runs from nowhere to get shot. And then this is it. It's over.
Oh, Oh God.
How horrible. So then people tried. So they heard it got canceled, and people were like, "No, like this can't happen."
That was horrible.
Oh, this is just.
Is it worse than 13 Reasons Why? Was that what it's
I
called?
like 13 Reasons Why, actually. It wasn't horrible. And yes,
That
this was
was-
way worse.
That was
This was
bad.
way worse.
13 Reasons Why was awful. The writing, dog shit. The acting, worse than dog shit. There was one good actor, and it was the main kid, the main guy. in it.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Or I mean,
thought it was an entertaining
okay,
show.
let me rephrase it. He's a good actor compared to all of the other people. The one guy who was delivering the tapes, what was his name? Tony.
Yeah.
Why was he 40? Why was he in high school sporting a pompadour and also being 4'9" and delivering these tapes?
It was the artistic vision of the
Oh, it was so
creators
bad.
of the show.
It was so bad.
I mean, the writing was I liked the concept. Like the movie. I watched this movie yesterday with the. Have you seen it? No.
No.
Anthony?
I know what it is. It's about the Beatles. The guy,
Yeah,
the
this
guy, like,
Yeah, it's
he
like-
knows the Beatles, but no one else does.
Yeah, he wakes up.
Oh,
he gets,
yeah.
He gets hit by a bus, and he's a musician. He is the only one on the planet that knows who the Beatles are.
Yeah.
So he comes out with all the Beatles music, and I really like the idea, but they just did it real bad.
I don't even like the idea.
It's interesting to see a guy make the Beatles music famous and not be the Beatles, but oh my God, we don't have to watch this whole video, but these are people that found out the OA got canceled, and this is them protesting.
I have an idea in my head of what they're going to look like. Oh, it's a flash mob? Outside of the Trump International Hotel, we gather to use synchronized movement and intention to create a protective force field of love and light from the dark forces at play in our country and the world. Are they recreating the dance?
A protective force field of love and light. Oh my God, these people.
I hope they all got THD. Jesus Christ.
So for those of you listening, the people they're just doing it's a big group of people doing the OA.
They're doing the dance from Napoleon
Dance.
Dynamite when he does the interpretive song to the Rose.
Wow, that's very accurate.
That's what they're doing.
That was a better dance and a way better movie.
And a way better song.
Yeah, they need to fire their choreographer.
that movie was so good. Right? It's just I love the people just walking by, like that glance at like, what do you Ugh. It's very annoying. This show was so bad. I did not watch season 2.
Spoiler
Maybe-
alert, this
maybe-
didn't work.
may-
They thought their little interpretive dance would work. It did not.
This might have brought about the coronavirus.
It did.
The,
Yes.
the people at Netflix saw this, and then they said, "Oh yeah, we're definitely not bringing it back now."
absolutely not. These people,
And then what happens when it's over? They just walk away.
exactly.
Like that just didn't happen.
Literally exactly what. Well, they kind of peel off. They peel off like
One by one,
yeah.
yeah. And then there's one person standing. It's the lady in the front.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
they. and
she's
then,
their leader.
she's the one that got shot in the chest. That
You know who
at the
she kind of
school.
reminds me of? Natasha Lyonne, I think is her name.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not
can
saying her
see
face.
that.
I'm just saying the look because I want to watch that show Russian Doll. It looks like it could be good.
It's great.
Oh, you watched
I
it?
have not watched it. I've heard it's awesome. There's so many shows
Yeah,
to watch.
that looks really good.
I watched the Mark Wahlberg movie on the new one on Netflix. What's it called?
Oh, the,
The-
one they were promoting on the
Yeah,
UFC.
Spencer.
Spencer,
Spencer.
Confidential or something.
I mean,
like
it's fun because it's Mark Wahlberg.
It looks
movie.
so stupid.
The writing is just terrible, and the whole premise is terrible.
What was the first Mark Wahlberg movie you ever saw? Mine was The Italian Job, and I hated it. I thought it was such a stupid ass movie.
first
that.
Mark
I liked Italian
Wahlberg movie?
Job. it was a dumb movie.
I
but
haven't
it was
watched
fun
that in a
to-
while.
I mean, I'm guessing you saw it when it came out. You know, we were
Yeah, yeah,
young.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is so stupid.
I saw that when
Yeah.
it came. Isn't that Jason Statham too? No.
I don't remember. All I remember is Mark Wahlberg and maybe a blonde lady,
What is the
Charlize
first-
Theron. Maybe I don't remember who was in that.
Seth Green was in it.
Seth Green.
Oh, so it rocks. Remember after Entourage, everybody thought Seth Green was an asshole.
Yeah.
Like they just thought he was like the biggest dick
Yeah,
in real
that's
life.
why.
It's
That's why
hilarious.
he's the greatest actor of our generation.
He was hilarious in Entourage. He was
Yeah,
so
he was.
good.
Entourage had a lot of great cameos. Terrible show.
I loved Entourage. I was just talking to my sister about. I think it's a great show. It's so fun.
Look, I didn't watch the first season. After the first season, because my dad was into it. He's like, "You got to watch Entourage." I'm
Yeah.
like, all right. And I watched it throughout, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And then maybe 2013, I'm like, all right, rewatch Entourage. Oh, it was so bad. The writing is so cringy.
Yeah.
These dudes think they're so cool. I still like Johnny Drama because he's hilarious.
Drama
hilarious
is so
character.
funny.
But
Him and Ari are my two favorite.
yeah, I mean, still love Ari's interactions with Lloyd. They're great.
Lloyd!
Yeah. But the show in general is so bad.
It's a fun show, but it's not a good show.
Right.
It
was a fun show when it came out.
Yeah, it is.
It's
fun.
like when I try to watch
Vince
when I
is-
try to rewatch True Blood. It was
Vince
so
is
bad.
easily the worst.
True
Yeah,
Blood
he
is.
is.
Ugh.
But
But
they
he's
know
got to
too.
be though. Yeah, he's got to
Yeah.
be the worst because
He is handsome though. Yeah, he's a cute little guy. I'll give him
yeah,
that.
he was like the dick boyfriend in Devil Wears Prada. That's the only other.
I was
thing
gonna say, does he act in anything?
That's the
else
only
at
other
all?
thing I know him from.
He had some documentary on HBO about him going to find his dad. I never watched it.
Oh yeah, I actually remember. Wasn't it called just Adrian or something?
No, that's the name of a song. That's the name of the second single by the band The Calling.
Not what I was thinking of. What was the first one? I can't think of the first Mark Wahlberg movie I saw.
First one on here,
Oh, Perfect Storm.
Perfect Storm.
All right.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
The one with George Clooney.
See, I never that when I watched
Oh,
that.
Boogie
But
Nights.
he was in Boogie Nights.
But
I didn't-
that
I didn't-
wasn't the
I
first
didn't
one
see
I
that
saw.
first. I saw
Right.
that way late.
Yeah, I was a little too young to watch that.
Yeah.
Basketball Diaries. Also, I was too young to watch that.
Did not see that.
Three Kings. Good movie. Also, that's not the first one I saw.
yeah.
Oh, Three Kings was a good movie. And also not the first I saw.
Planet of the Apes. I did see that. That movie sucked.
Was it that?
Yeah.
I feel like that might have been the first Mark Wahlberg movie I watched.
Rockstar was on Comedy Central all the time.
Yep.
The Italian Job. Who was the girl in The Italian Job?
It was Charlize Theron.
You got it.
Charlize and Jason Statham.
Jason
I watched
It's
that
me,
movie
Hobbs.
one time a million years ago.
Hobbs. Wait, is he Hobbs or is he Shaw?
Honestly, I
I
have
have
fucking
no idea.
It's me, Jason Statham. I'm Hobbs.
Oh, and his name was Handsome Rob, which is almost Hob.
Wow. Handsome
right,
Rob.
there you go.
That's probably the greatest name ever. Who'd you play in the movie? I'll play Handsome Rob. Or is that cruel because Jason Statham is hideous? I don't think I've seen any of his movies.
Yeah, well, because all the trailers are always very actiony, and I
You
Yeah.
didn't see Crank?
I did not see Crank
No.
or Crank 2.
Crank was actually fun. It was it's good.
He has to keep his heart rate up
Yeah.
or he dies.
So, but it's just like
Love the premise.
balls. To, it's speed, but
Yeah.
it's
yeah, it's like Speed.
I
Yeah,
never saw Speed.
What? Oh, Speed is.
I never saw
good.
Men in Black.
get the
Oh,
fuck out.
I never saw X-Men.
That's
Okay,
understandable.
I accept. I accept.
I mean, and
X-Men.
I'm a diehard X-Men fan.
I
These aren't that
acceptable.
great.
When I was like growing up, I never wanted to see these action movies. I wanted to see the horror movies and I wanted to see the
Love
comedies.
horror movies. I remember The Ring. I watched it by myself in the basement. I was terrified.
I was scared of that movie
I was
too, dude.
terrified.
That was one of the first movies that like actually creeped me out when she was crawling out.
Oh my! The hair.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I
that
have-
was scary.
That
I
was
have a
such
Ring
a scary movie.
story.
You have a Ring story
I fucking
starring Sarah Michelle Gellar.
yes. So I hate scary movies. I
Yeah.
never go see
Yeah.
scary movies. But I went and saw The Ring in theaters with
Oh,
my friends.
God.
This is in Woodstock. It was $2 to go to a movie. I went to movies all the fucking time
Yeah.
as a kid. So we fucking go see The Ring, and this is back. I had a tiny little 19-inch television in my room with my GameCube hooked up to it.
Yeah,
Never had any issues with it. I go see the fucking Ring. I come back. I'm like, I'm going to play a little GameCube, take my mind off the fucking scary little demon girl. And I go to turn it on. GameCube logo pops up. Then it cuts to fucking static and goes,
Oh my God! I
it
would have.
did that for exactly 7 fucking days and then it stopped.
no way.
That is-
Cannot make this up.
For 7 days.
Cannot make this
That
up.
is-
I replugged everything and then, yeah, it was the weirdest thing.
Wow, dude.
And this
That's-
isn't like I was old
that
enough
is-
to like not have crazy childhood delusions.
Right, you're probably
I was
like
a-
13.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy. I'd be terrified.
I had trouble sleeping for a while.
Yeah, no wonder you don't like scary movies.
Yeah,
That was a good one. There were some
It was.
decent scary movies around the time. Did you ever see The Others? Nicole
The
Kidman?
others is great.
Others is really good. Another
Very
one I
good.
saw in theaters.
Yeah.
and I was like, this is a good movie. Actually.
Yeah. It's not that scary.
No, it's
It's like
just
creepy. Do you remember-
psychological.
Yeah.
Do you remember not the Candyman. Jeepers Creepers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like that movie.
Yeah.
I also
That
like
was
that. Yeah,
great.
Jeepers Creepers is good too. See, I like a lot of horror films. I just don't like the.
The director's
Yeah.
a pedophile.
that
Who was
sucks.
it?
Or the director James something. He's a Weinstein guy. He was
Oh.
he was hashtag Me Too'd. But like legit Me Too'd, you know.
Wow.
He was a creep.
Great movie though.
Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, that was
That
good.
was-
That was
That was a pretty scary movie.
yeah, it was disturbing.
The first Sinister was really good. I thought.
Sinister. Is that Ethan Hawke?
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke one.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of boring.
The first one, I thought it was great. And then the second, I mean, I worked on the second one.
Sinister 2. Too sinister.
The
Are
Conjuring.
you looking up who the guy
Conjuring?
for Jeepers Creepers was?
Yeah, Victor Salva, is that him?
I don't think it was that dude.
Writer director. I don't want to out somebody who isn't.
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
him.
They might have just taken him off the thing.
Maybe he did Jeepers Creepers 2.
Oh, that's Victor Salva did too as well.
Is there a 3?
He also did
I mean, there is a 3. I think it's different people. Justin Long was in that. He was good. Oh, I don't think it was Victor Salva. One director, one writer. Maybe he produced it.
probably some
No.
producer.
The most recent movie.
Cinematographer. No.
Most recent movie that I thought was absolutely terrifying that I saw. I was like you when you saw what's it called? Invisible Man.
Yeah.
In the theater, completely by myself, and I went and see the Conjuring 2. Absolutely terrifying. Like the first one was also terrifying.
Oh, it is.
Did you see the Conjuring 2?
Wait. It is Victor Salva.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, fuck that guy.
Child molester.
Oh.
You should not. This is an official stance. Don't molest kids.
Yeah. and it's easy to not.
It's easy. It's very easy.
All
to
you have to
not
do is just
touch children.
not molest them.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. It's harder to molest them, I think.
Well, I don't think it would be hard to molest children.
Yeah, but it's harder to molest children than it is to not. All you have to do is just not do that.
Yeah.
Easy.
But what if you were compelled to? Like, what's her face, who admitted to molesting her sister from Girls?
Oh, yeah.
Lena Dunham.
Lena Dunham.
Yes, I wanted to say Amy Schumer. Lena
I mean, they
Dunham,
both fucking suck.
I mean, hey, they are right on the same level.
she
They
admitted
are
to molesting her
both-
sister.
They're both just the worst. Yeah, she wrote a book or something that no one read.
No, people read it and they're like, "Oh shit, you molested your sister, huh?"
Yeah,
And then
that's
she
how
was
they
like,
found out.
"Yeah,
She
I
wrote-
did."
She put it in her book.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, she's brutal.
Oh, here's another show I just finished on HBO because Amy Schumer was in the last episode. Crashing, starring Pete Holmes. It's pretty good.
I really like Pete.
It was very easy to watch since it's only 30 episodes. And
It's not bad.
it's
good.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
So he is a struggling comedian, and it's kind of like his rise to trying to get some clout. In
Oh,
the
is
biz,
that?
I
But is
guess.
that? It's like in the 70s.
No. It's present day.
Okay.
It's funny though.
I don't know.
I mean,
I've
that's a
so
show you
many
could
to
watch
watch.
in 2 days. Knowing you
well,
would
there's-
knock it out.
Yeah, we got nothing else to do.
Yeah, you should check out Crashing on HBO.
HBO has great stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I got. Did you see
Yeah.
The Conjuring 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
my
I told you.
God,
That
yes,
movie was
dude.
terrifying.
No, it wasn't.
That nun.
Not scary.
Oh, I thought it was so. It was that nun. Like I was in the theater by myself. I almost jumped out of the seat.
Yeah, you know why? You're a little bitch.
See, I can't. The specific scary moments like that was terrifying. And then also, did you see The House on Hill Street or Haunting
No.
of Hill House?
I heard it was good though.
It is a good show, but there's one, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's one moment I will never. It's a jump scare, and it was I I almost dove out a window.
Damn,
It
I
was-
hate jump scares.
Oh, it was
They're cheap.
it was the most. It was a great one. I want to watch people get scared at this part. It's just out of nowhere and horrifying. It's great.
That's the one on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I heard it was good.
I heard it was really good too.
It was good. It was really creepy.
we should watch it.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Yeah.
we could. Yeah, we could do Netflix and.
I want to have people over since we
FaceTime.
got a new couch, and I want people to sit on
No,
it.
you can't. No, you can't because somebody's
It's a
gonna,
comfy couch.
somebody's gonna take pictures of a crowd and then they're gonna go viral.
Though I wish I didn't buy a couch and a new coffee table and a rug before this whole shutdown.
You wish you. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Not the,
Yeah.
In hindsight, not the best purchases. But in foresight,
Great purchases.
great purchases. I'm sleeping on this couch almost every night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like falling asleep on the couch.
I love it. That's the reason I got a couch like this. I'm like, I need a couch that has a wide seat so my whole body can lie down on it comfortably.
Oh yeah. So you're not like dangling off the edge with
Yeah.
one arm.
Exactly. That's the worst.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
And
now
you got
I'm
to pull the
falling
coffee table closer so you could rest your arm on it.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm right there.
If anyone wants to buy a couch or a coffee table, hit me up.
The old ones you still have in your apartment?
Yeah. no one's coming to people's house to buy furniture right now.
Yeah. I mean, no one's going. to
Wait, you
especially
have
anything.
2 couches right now?
Yeah, I have so I had the couch and then the futon.
Yeah.
Futon, trash.
Got it.
Couch, still there.
Okay.
And now we have a new couch. The whole setup is completely different.
Hell yeah.
And we have the old coffee table too.
You know what you could do? Stadium seating.
Stadium seating. Wow.
You put the
Ours-
other couch behind the
I know,
the
but-
better
Yeah.
couch, and you put it on top of the table.
Yeah,
have
like
a fucking-
bleachers,
On top of the table.
like bleachers, like a movie
Stadium
theater.
seating
Yeah,
in your
Look,
house. I've seen
Like
it done once, and it was the
level-
best thing I've
levels,
ever.
like Kramer.
Yeah,
I
levels.
love the enthusiasm, but the coffee table that we have is, our old one is kind of wobbly, and I don't think you could.
You
sit
can
on it.
reinforce it.
Yeah, who wants to put in the time to reinforce things? Also, I guarantee you, the person I live with does not want stadium seating in our very small
Listen,
apartment.
I'll write a very persuasive essay to Anna.
yeah.
And
Do it. All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Hey, thanks, guys.
We're number one. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, we
When
absolutely.
people ask you what's your favorite podcast, just remember we're number one. You go, oh yeah, from Justin McKelly.
Absolutely, FJ2K Pod.
They're number one. FJ2K Pod
Tell your friends. Tell
on
your
Instagram. FJ2K Pod on Twitario. And 5 stars in the
5 stars, like,
Apple-
subscribe.
Apple
Woo,
Podcasts
thanks,
parts,
guys.
and subscribe on YouTube.
I'm gonna let him keep going. You sound like the guy from
5 stars.
Once there was this kid who got into. All right, I'm not singing that whole
Crash
song.
Test Dummies,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
In there we all don't
Mm-hmm.
Great song.
All right, thanks, guys. Peace.
bye.